We're Stone Angels. We're from Brighton, hard rock band. I'm Niall. I'm the frontman. I sing and I play guitar.
And I'm Sam. I play bass and do a bit of singing.
How did Stone Angels form? Tell us where the band members came from. Not like your location, but you know what I mean.
So we started many years ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Great Star Wars reference.
Yeah. No, about must be about like 15 years ago now.
Jesus.
Jeez.
You look so young.
I'm old. Falling apart. No, me and James, the other guitarist, we were both in bands that were falling apart, in different bands that were falling apart at roughly around the same time. And we knew a drummer and bassist who were in the same situation as us. So literally it was just kind of like right place, right time. And we all just went, look, why don't we all just get together then, see what we got, see how well we can gel, and kind of went from there. And much like Spinal Tap, we've been through a bazillion different drummers and bassists as well, to be honest. But now, thankfully, we've got Sam on bass and Loz drumming with us for the longest time now. And it's all been really good.
So far.
Jinxed it now. Yeah.
Hopefully it goes very well from here. Where did the Stone Angels band name come from?
Well, at the time, there were a couple of really good bands that we liked. One was a band called Cage the Gods.
It's a great name.
They were great. And there was also another band called Stone Gods, which, funnily enough, if you don't know who they are, it's just the rest of the Darkness without Justin.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was when the Darkness had broken up for a little while. And we're like, what's one down from a god? We'll go with angels then. And obviously there's the whole nerdy Doctor Who connotation with
Love
it as
Doctor
well.
Who. I'm a massive fan of Doctor Who. Funny enough, when I read the band name, I was like, has that got something to do with the Weeping Angels?
Yeah.
It was really cool. Tell us about your new album, Up in Smoke. I only said Up and Smoke then. Up in Smoke.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, so Up in Smoke is our sophomore album. We themed it around our guitarist's house burnt down. Was it just before COVID? So his house burnt down whilst he was in it, and had to save some of his own guitars and stuff. And this was just before the pandemic, so that was a big inspiration for James for writing the title track for it. There's a lot of other different songs on there. We've got one, Supercharge, which is just about driving fast and drinking, really. And then we got Western Dream, which is more about how crap the capitalist world is. So
a lot of chaos in this album.
A lot of chaos in this album, yeah. But it took a long time to get it ready, and yeah, we're quite proud of the end product. So
that leads perfectly on to the next question. What was the process of creating the album? Like, from writing, where did you start?
I'm gonna pass back to Niall, because I wasn't in the band when it was done.
The process of putting the album together took a very long time. Obviously, first of all, COVID and the unfortunate accident with James's house. But at the same time, we were going through producers like Sweets kind of thing, almost kind of thing. But no, it all worked out great for us. We initially started recording it in our hometown of Brighton with a good friend of ours, George Donahue, who we did some great work with. And then we had an offer from an incredible platinum selling producer and recording artist, guy called Mike Crumpus.
Great last name.
Yeah. Who we never let it down with him that he was actually for a long while the guitarist in Smash Mouth.
Oh,
You know, the song that starts Shrek?
yeah.
So he would used to play that night in, night out.
Jesus.
Yeah. But we went and re-recorded. We originally sent the album to him to sort of like mix and master. And then he was like, the drums are sounding at like the weakest part. Do you mind? Can we redo them? We'll do them up in my studio.
Mm-hmm.
So we redid the drums there. And we ended up sort of like half redoing most of the album with him up in Barnsley at his mega studio that he actually rented out to one of the guys from Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I love Bring Me the Horizon.
So we'd just be trying to record the album, like Lee Marlier would just like stick his head in and go, all right lads, sounding great, yeah.
I was not expecting this question to go on like that. I was like,
you wouldn't think so for a rock band, but no, yeah. It was pretty cool. You walk into the studio and you see Mike's platinum records and stuff on the wall, and then there's just like in one corner there's just all of Bring Me's like tour cases and stuff shoved to one side.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. I'd be like, oh, so overwhelmed.
Yeah, like we were there, me and James were there for like a week doing all of this, and every time we walked in we're just like
Very surreal,
Yeah.
thinking like, how did I get here?
yeah,
What's going
exactly.
on?
How did it get to this point? But yeah.
So when you do write a song for the album, where do you start in the song? Do you start with lyrics or drums or bass? Where's it start?
For me, predominantly, I don't know about Sam, but for me, it normally starts with a riff. I could be absolutely anywhere and just a riff will come up top of my head.
In the toilet? Or?
I didn't want to predominantly say that, but yeah, a lot of the time is when you're sitting on the
That's
porcelain
when you do
throne.
your best work.
Yeah,
because you're in deep thought.
it's not, and to be honest, it's where the best acoustics are as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like voice notes on my phone of me just going yeah, that'll work, yeah. And then it'll just go from there. Like either I'll end up afterwards just completely writing the whole song, or I'll just pass the voice note on to the rest of the guys, and we'll just all work through it together.
How would you describe your sound to someone hearing you for the first time?
I'll take this one. So if Alice in Chains and AC/DC had a baby,
I love AC/DC.
that's basically where we would be, I would say.
That's a big comparison to
Yeah,
make.
with Phil Collins, and it doesn't end there. With Phil Collins singing over it.
Oh,
Yeah.
very different.
I'll take that.
I like these pipes.
I think that's a pretty good summation of the Stone Angel sound.
Good sound, that. Who or what inspires your songwriting the most? Apparently sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, it's all crap. Well, I've been one hell of a gig goer, so I've had the luxury of going to concerts since I was about 6 years old.
Jesus.
My dad used to work at one of the local big venues as security, so like he would take like me and my brother from an early age.
So lucky.
And I've seen so many different artists and bands over the years with my family. It's been a big, huge influence on me, and wanting to be a musician in the first place, to be honest. Because obviously, like, first bands for me was literally like Status Quo, AC/DC, that kind of stuff.
Classics.
I was brought up on like the 70s, 80s hard rock, and that's what does it for me. That's what really tickles my pickle.
I thought you were going to say tickle my balls. Then. I was like, oh.
I was like, do I go that far?
You can. I mean, it's funny,
Yeah.
so it doesn't bother me. I probably would have
thought
just
I'd go
laughed
with the
it
pickle.
off.
What about you,
Tickles your
Sam?
pickle.
That's what you called your balls, but yeah. What inspires me? Yeah, I've been going to gigs since I must have been 14, 15. I grew up in Hastings originally, and that had a really good grassroots venue area at that point. Not so much anymore, unfortunately, but yeah, the grassroots venues I've been in and stuff have really inspired me to keep going. Like just seeing other bands, just the community of music that keeps me going. It's when you see other bands have so much energy on stage, like big band for me are Enter Shikari, and they've got such good energy.
I call them
such
Enter
good
Shakira.
message. Enter Shakira. La, 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 la. Yeah, but they have such good energy and such good messages through their music and stuff. that's what keeps me going to write my own music and hopefully make someone else feel a bit better at one of our shows.
I'm sure you do.
Thanks. Thanks. Coming to therapy session.
Yeah. So, with the dramatic lighting as well, it's turning into a therapy session. Like, how do you feel today?
Pretty anxious with this big light.
Yes. Do you each bring different influences into the band? How do they blend? You can say this about every band member as well.
I'll let you talk about James. I would say, yeah, it was very different, isn't it? Like you were just saying about, like, you're very much into like your 70s, 80s rock and roll. I have very varied music taste, from like Pendulum to the Ink Spots back into 20s music and stuff. Our drummer's heavily into jazz. He used to play in an Elton John tribute act.
Oh.
So yeah, he has a lot of wild influences.
Usually drummers that are trained to play jazz are very good as well.
Loz is an absolute machine, to be fair. He carries us, to be fair. Yeah, what would you say about James's?
Oh. No, well, as Sam rightly said about me, I come from that 70s, 80s hard rock stuff. James is very much of the grunge era. He's big into like Queens of the Stone Age, Soundgarden, all that kind of thing, as well as some slightly more unusual stuff. Because he, what's that band he's a big fan of? They're a covers band, but they twist it around. Elvana, that's it. I don't know if you've seen them. It's Elvis fronted Nirvana.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I need to look
great.
at that.
They're great. They're a lot of fun, and they're playing some quite big venues actually, and like full on selling out most of their tours.
Jesus. I need to look into that.
Yeah.
With all of those influences, how does that blend into this band? Like, is your genre just totally random, or do you have like a solid genre now?
It's pretty solid, but there'll be times within songs where we'll realise, oh, that's coming out a little bit more like that, or a little bit like something else. Like we have songs that just accidentally slip into like another time signature or something, because Loz, our drummer, he also loves his prog. So it will just suddenly, like, we're just writing a riff and Loz will be like, oh, that's this time signature now. I'm like, is it? Okay.
The drummer
right.
decides.
Yeah,
you don't get a choice.
Yeah. It's just numbers to me. But it ends up, it does pretty much cohesively form what makes us, and also at the same time, it makes us fairly unique in a way. Having those different genres blended together to make one big sound.
Yeah. Can't read, I haven't got my glasses on. What challenges did you face while creating your album? Did anything set on fire?
Yeah, I was going to start with COVID.
COVID
for one, and then the story of James's house fire, which was at May of the Gas Man. That was. He was having a boiler change, and the boiler man hadn't shut off the gas.
That actually happened to me recently.
Yeah, so
the house nearly blew up.
Yeah, it was exactly that. But but the whole like top floor roof of the house was.
Jesus Christ!
He was in his office on the ground floor and just heard fire, 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 and screaming like, "Get out of the house!"
Do you ever have a song like that, or?
Yeah, well, that's why we have the title track of the album, "Up in Smoke."
Yeah.
Which is all just completely James.
Screaming?
Yeah. Oh, it burns! No, he fully wrote that himself, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to sing it?" No, and I'm like, "It's your song. It's too personal for me to sing." So James is even fully singing on that one. But also the guitar, it's an acoustic track, and the acoustic guitar that he used on it is a very rubbish old acoustic that was actually found in the roof when they put the fire out.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how.
what a fucking story for an album as well.
How crazy it is. Yeah.
Did you have any, like, apart from obviously the obvious issues, but like any musical differences when you were creating the album where you thought, that shit, stop trying to put it in the album kind of thing? Or did you all just immediately agree with, like, yes, it's perfect?
Most of my takes. I'm very self-critical.
Yeah.
I'm extremely
Perfectionist, I
self-critical.
prefer.
Especially with my vocals, I'm like, nah, not good enough. Do another run, do another take. But obviously, thankfully, having the other guys around, they're there to sort of like pump me up and go like,
What are you, a
like,
car?
give me a slap and be like, no, that was great. On to the next song.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always going to be bumps in the road when putting together a
I
song.
think everyone has self-doubt about
Yeah,
the
oh,
things that they do. Everyone's a bit of a perfectionist. What about you?
What about me?
Yeah, any issues that you had creating the album?
Not particularly, because I wasn't actually part of the band when it recorded.
Oh.
So yeah, but yeah, I mean,
Just pretend. Just pretend you had issues.
Yeah, going for it. Yeah, no, awful. Me and him were at each other's throats
Yeah,
the whole time.
just create drama,
Like,
and
yeah,
then I can clip this and be like,
yeah.
"Oh, look, drama."
there was shit in my pillow and everything. Like, yeah, unreal. But yeah, I mean, we're starting to write a couple of new tracks at the moment. Watch this space. But we're all pretty good and amicable at getting through ideas together. I feel like all peace and love, man. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's what I meant when I was asking you. I was
Oh,
like, I was like, I don't mean the album, but
Yeah.
you know what I meant.
Like we try to leave our egos at the door best we can, but we're all very passionate about what we do, so it can't. Just heated discussions can happen every now and then, but we all hug and kiss at the end of the day.
Literally,
So-
or
Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
literally.
you
Yeah.
really get into it.
This boy never gets away from me without a
French
kiss.
kissing is involved. How would you describe a typical Stone Angels live show?
Chaos, chaos and a lot of sweat.
Chaos.
Just chaos and a lot of sweat. Would you add anything?
Does it feature any fire?
Just the fire that comes out of my behind. That's the special part of the set. I would say we like to bring the stadium size shows to the small venues.
That's a good thing to say.
We bring a big sound to the small venues and just give it our all, leave it all up there on the stage.
Yeah.
Big sound, big guitars, big vocals.
Be as loud as possible.
Yeah, loud shirts.
Do you wear those shirts on stage?
Yeah.
that was really hard to say. Shirts on stage.
Yeah, there's a nice tongue twister.
Oh, wow.
We like to wear big loud shirts on stage and just have fun. If we're having fun, it feels like you're having fun as well.
Can you imagine if you were having fun on stage and the whole crowd was just dead? Just nothing.
I wouldn't know because I obviously I normally wear glasses, so I can't see what's going on down there. So
You're just like, I don't know if they're enjoying this or
yeah,
not.
exactly.
I'm
It's
just
like
gonna keep
I'm
going.
having fun.
It only matters if you're having fun.
Exactly.
What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened during a rehearsal?
Well, we didn't actually make it to this rehearsal because one time, this is the whole story.
One time at band camp?
Yeah, one time at band camp. This is basically that was the other week. So we booked a practice, and I thought I'd take my initiative as quite early on in the band. I was like, don't worry guys, booked a room, 9 a.m, we'll get the practice out of the way nice and early. It wasn't 9 a.m, it was 9 p.m. So once we turned, so we all got up the first thing in the morning, and yeah, it turned out I booked the room 12 hours ahead when we were all unavailable, so we had to pay for the room and just go home. So,
fuck's sake.
yeah, and that was literally a couple months into me being in the band. I was like, they're gonna fucking kick me out.
You just start spiraling like, they're going to kick me out, I've lost my job.
Nah, Niall does the booking now. I don't book rooms anymore.
Oh my god. What about you?
I was trying to think about this one on the way here. I don't know. There's a lot that happens behind closed doors we probably can't talk about.
Oh, you absolutely can. We don't mind.
No, to be honest, we're a very boring bunch. There's no such thing as sex, drugs, and rock and roll anymore. It's all tea, hugs, and sausage rolls.
I'd probably prefer that actually.
Yeah, it's great.
Especially sausage rolls.
Yeah. Or like James spending half the rehearsal in the toilet because he's come with a stomach bug.
Oh.
Yeah. Get through like half a song, he's like, sorry guys, I've got to go back again, that kind of thing.
That happens with me and Ant a lot because we think that I might be slightly lactose intolerant, except I don't learn my lesson and I keep eating tubs of ice cream and then he moans at me for it. He's like, stop eating ice cream. Right. I'm having a coughing fit now. Goodbye. What's your guilty pleasure song to blast when no one's watching or listening?
I have zero shame.
I would say Justin Bieber for me.
So I would gladly put anything on absolute blast and sing my lungs out to it.
You're not embarrassed. You don't care.
I'm not, yeah, I don't care. It's like, but what was it? I work in retail, and we always have these headsets on, and we're always singing to each other. And what's the latest one? I was doing Cascada, Every Time We Touch.
Ah, I love that song.
Mainly
Every
because
time we touch,
I
get this
think
feeling.
I think mainly because that morning I had the Electric Callboy version come up on my Spotify. Well, I remember when the Cascada version came out and I was back in school.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Oh, you don't look 34.
Thank you. I look 35.
35. You old man.
My pension's coming through next week. It just reminds me of school discos, to be honest. That song brings back all the memories.
It's a great song.
10p tuck drop and all that. When a penny sweet was a penny.
What's your guilty pleasure song?
Bob the Builder's version of Mumbo Number 5.
That's so specific.
The way you said that so instantly.
I thought about it about 5 seconds into you talking.
The arm, when you said the arm rest, it's like, Bob the
Builder number 5. It's the only version of the song you should listen to. Who knew Bob the Builder was such a fucking player? Honestly.
So ridiculous. But a brilliant answer. I approve of that answer. That's actually quite funny. Oh, Jesus. Would you rather tour forever but never release new music, or release music but never tour again?
Tour forever.
Most definitely tour forever.
I feel like that's an easy one.
Yeah. Being up on the stage is kind of like...
Then I guess you'd have to just repeat the same songs all the time, because you've got no new material.
It's where we've been for the last few years, yeah. Until we finish writing off these new songs, yeah.
What would your band name be if it had to be something completely ridiculous and not obviously the one you've chosen? Like, I don't know, Banana Slips or something, I don't know. Just something stupid and ridiculous.
That sounds like a really bad Slipknot tribute act, but they dress as the
Banana
bananas
slip.
in pyjamas, you know.
Maybe you could do that.
Banana slip. I did my bananas in pyjamas.
That'd be great. I'd go watch that. It was quite entertaining.
That's a problem though. I'd like to watch it. I wouldn't want to be in the band. I'd want to watch it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something stupid and ridiculous. But we've been called many things over the years. We used to have this guy that would put us on a lot in Gloucester. So, and he'd call us something different every time. To the point where it's actually a merch idea of ours, just for it to be a list of all the things we've been called over the years. So we've had like, stone dogs.
That's quite cool.
Stone danglers, stoned anglers, stone danglies.
Is that for people that can't read the word angel?
Yeah. but obviously what makes it better, obviously, with good old Vinny, shout out to Vinny, is the thick West Country accent with it. He's like, all right, stone danglers.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
What would you call us, sir?
Something completely ridiculous.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go for a Peep Show reference. Danny Dyer's Chocolate Homunculus.
There we go. That's the next album title.
That is ridiculous.
Might have to get approval from David Mitchell and Danny Dyer. Oh yeah, absolutely.
He'd be like, nice one, brother.
Nice one, brother.
Well, he owns a caravan park now. I think
Get me on the track, mate.
Last funny question. Silly question. If aliens landed and asked you to represent Earth's music, what song would you play? Could be one of your own, or it could be a band. Nothing to do with Bob the Builder, please.
No, I won't. I'll stay off the Bob references now. Not Teletubbies either.
Teletubbies.
I would just give them Rush's discography, I reckon. I feel like anyone would be happy after listening to the entirety of Rush. No further questions, please.
I don't know. I don't think you'd have to give them their entire discography. But at
It's
least
just got to
like,
be one song that you would I can't say that word. Represent Earth with.
but I'd at least give him like Tom Sawyer. Just that opening to Tom Sawyer.
I think I'd
The-
pick one of
the
Queen's songs. I'd pick to represent Earth.
Yeah, like Now I'm Here. They could with always have that in my head because of the stereo panning at the start of the song.
Yeah,
No, I'm here. No, I'm here.
yeah. They'd be really confused.
Yeah,
The
it
aliens
just
would
like
be like, what the hell?
bounces
Where's that
around
noise
your
coming
head
from?
if you got headphones on. Because that's really is like a studio masterclass in like producing some of that Queen stuff. I'm just trying to think something else that would be really good. Oh no.
We're going back to Bob the Builder now.
It's actually genuinely serious. Heroes by David Bowie.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I love
song.
that song.
Yeah. Or like the Motorhead version. Yeah. That's a pretty good shout. God rest Lemmy. I'm not the biggest Bowie fan.
He forgot Bowie was dead.
What?
He's dead. Build your own festival. You can do 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. You got to pick all your headline acts, support, and then you got to pick food you'd have there, where it would be, ticket prices, and an activity. Go, really fast.
Right, straight away, I'm going to go food. I'm going to go, because I'm always seeing him on my bloody TikTok, Spudman.
Spudman. Someone said that earlier.
Spudman. Oh. It's a good choice. Love a good Jackie potato.
I hate jacket potatoes.
I
I have a
that's fine. No
personal.
judging.
I have a
No
personal
judging.
hatred. I've got beef with jacket potatoes. I hate them.
Normally I have tuna with mine, not beef.
It's not the stuff that's put on it. 'Cause
Could you
I love cheese and beans and whatever you put on it, but it's just something about a jacket potato that I don't like.
That's fair enough.
It's not that it tastes bad. I just go. "Ugh."
Yeah. Just not for you. That's
Just,
fair
yeah,
enough.
just not for me.
And I would put it at Nebworth. It's a legendary place. They should bring back like Sonosphere. That was a fantastic festival. Sam, what do you think on like bands and that?
Question.
No Bob the Builder.
I'll go. No, we ain't bringing Bob the Builder. He's in Vegas.
Yeah, that's for the kids.
Yeah,
the
that's for the
entertainment
kids
area.
and bassists apparently. I'll go for some support head acts so we can give some shout outs to some other people we know. Rex, High Phase are pretty on the radar at the moment. They're a sick funk trio, and there's Actuals Gang. That'd be very good to get on. Those
I want to
guys.
interview him.
Yeah,
I'm going to email him, but like, come for an interview.
And headlines. Who should we have headline? I'm going to say Alice in Chains as a headline for me.
Okay. I'd put like sub headline, my boys, my bros in the Dread, Skin Dread. Maybe underneath them as well. More friends of ours, Massive Wagons. Mainly just so I can get.
I've shot both those bands. I'm a photographer, by the way. Not literally with a gun.
I'll message Baz in a second going, you're right, mate. I've heard you've been shot.
Heard you've been shot.
Just so I can force them to do the song they did together live. 'Cause that's a bloody good song, Generation Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like entertainment will, as Sam kind of hinted to there, we'll have bass players crash.
Just to
Drop
control
your
all the
bass
bass
player
player.
off for the
Drop
day.
your bass player off. No one cares about the bass player.
Yeah. Have a ball pit. Yeah. A ball pit, bounce house. Maybe one of those ones with the giant inflatable slide,
Yeah.
if they're lucky. Yeah, what else would you add to our festival?
I want to be very reasonable and offer 30 quid.
Yeah, the last band said 30 quid.
Yeah, I feel like that would be reasonable. We're all struggling right now. So
Yeah.
let's
Crisis.
help each other out.
I don't know why you're doing that either.
What would
but-
you call the festival?
Oh, we forgot one very important omission with our festival.
What?
Got to add ourselves into it.
Oh yeah.
We'll stick ourselves in the middle somewhere.
Can we just call it the Stone Angels Festival?
Angel Fest.
Angel Fest, yeah.
Even though that
That
does sound a
works.
bit preachy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they think that it was like some sort of religious cult.
Can we add Lamb of God in there as well, just to make it sound
Yeah.
even more preachy?
Yeah.
I actually do know someone.
Oh, do you?
So they probably would. Yeah, make it like. Has anyone seen the video for Redneck by Lamb of God? You know, the start of it. where they think Lamb of God is like a Christian band. Make it like that, so they think like every band's very religious, just to fool everyone.
And you just got a bunch of Christians.
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
in
exactly.
And they're
Like,
completely
what is
confused. Why are they screaming in my face? Right, did that cover everything for the festival? Did you miss anything?
I think so. Yeah, we got all the bands there, loads of bands. Where we told it. Very Jack of Potatoes.
Christian cults.
Christian cults, bass player crash. At Nebworth, very reasonable prices.
We'll go bankrupt off.
Yeah, we'd easily go bankrupt. It'd be worth it though.
Okay, so you can now say goodbye. Say, you've been Stone Angels.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We've been
Stone
Stone
Angels.
Angels.